Dade County street nigga, I'ma hold it down. 5120, each one I break down. Supply my whole hood, visions to supply the town. I'm talking about Palm Beach, Broward County, back down south. Vato get them pounds. JG Wentworth, I need that money now. Same day we get them in, same day we move them out, nigga.
Yeah. What's really happening? Miami, what they do. Florida, what they do. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy OG Gigavelli, the host of the fastest, livest podcast out of Miami. And we working our way all the way through Florida, man, plugging everybody in. So this right here go out to all you artists that been watching the show. If y'all want them features with anybody y'all seen on this red carpet, y'all tap in, man. I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna get you that OG discount. But tonight, I got a real one worthy of the red carpet in the building, man. My little homegirl, she been fucking the internet up, man. I'm talking about everything she touched been going viral. I got her in the building. She finna spaz out on the red carpet. I'm talking about that queen, Key Kinya, man, in the building. What's up, Key?
Hey.
Go ahead and let them see what they do, man.
Biggest star in motherfucking dog.
Key motherfucking Kinya, nigga.
Come on.
Bitches keep riding the wave and they wondering why they drown. When you walk up in the building, make sure you go ahead and bow. Ain't he ain't no pussy, then nigga, you ain't allowed. Make sure you bringing that tongue and make sure you bringing that mouth. In the California king, while bitches all on they couch. Post a pic with my new nigga. Karma made him say ouch. He was once winning exotic and now he stuck with a clown. Ain't no money at the table, don't expect this to come round. Bitches 2023, that mean I need 23 figures. I be riding in the coupe, I ain't got no room for no nigga. Pick the diss and cut them loose. Niggas grow to be bitter, it's a big body bands in the bag. Even bigger, I'm a bad bitch. Yeah, nigga stunning and now he back like elastic. Yeah, nigga popping and bitches mad that it happened. They thought it was funny and now I'm the one that's laughing. And I don't fuck with bitches cause bitches move like they plastic. Yeah, I'm with the gang and we moving like we Diddy. They be screaming keep from MG all the way to the biddy. I move cold like a AC, try me it won't be pretty. They keep acting like they hate me. Really them bitches keep riding the wave and they wondering why they drown. When you walk up in the building, make sure you go ahead and bow. Ain't he ain't no pussy, then nigga you ain't allowed. Make sure you bringing that tongue and make sure you bringing that mouth. In the California king, while bitches all on they couch. Post a pic with my new nigga. Karma made him say ouch. He was once winning exotic and now he stuck with a clown. Ain't no money at the table, don't expect this to come round. They be lying on my name, but I don't really give a fuck. Cause I know if they had a chance, they would go ahead and fuck. So don't talk to me about no rumors, talk to me about a buck. Take my motherfucking picture when I pull up in that truck. Bitches keep riding the wave and they wondering why they drown. When you walk up in the building, make sure you go ahead and bow. Ain't he ain't no pussy, then nigga you ain't allowed. Make sure you bringing that tongue and make sure you bringing that mouth. In the California king, while bitches all on they couch. Post a pic with my new nigga. Karma made him say ouch. He was once winning exotic and now he stuck with a clown. Ain't no money at the table, don't expect this to come round.
Fuck you niggas talking about, man. It's the biggest dawn in the building. Big motherfucking key, nigga.
Talking about that, what I'm talking. I'm gonna go ahead and bow right now.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and bow, man. Welcome to the red carpet, man. You really did that.
Every time.
Okay. So I see the exotic, but listen, I got you a little outfit, right? Or what they do outfit. I made this. You a small or me? I don't know. You getting thick. So anyway, listen. It's a little. Listen though. It's a little legging. So you know, everything gonna show.
It's gonna fit. It's gonna
Okay.
hit me right
I need you to advertise that for. I want to see what this heat by.
Okay.
But have a seat, Queen. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Welcome to man. I've been listening, man. Ever since I came across, you know, I worked with your the label mate, that boy Slizzy, right? And ever since I seen Slizzy, and then I heard about you, I've been following you on social media,
Gotcha.
right? And you've been making movies. You've been making movies, right?
Try.
So I went over here and I put together a questionnaire, man, so the people know Miami already, like Miami and most of Florida already know who you is. But you know, we reaching way out now, you know what I'm saying? So I put a questionnaire together so the people know, you know what I mean? We finna get in your business. I'm gonna touch my nose, cause we finna get nosy, right?
Okay.
All right, so listen. When did you know like music was something that you wanted to do? Like what moment, like, you know what I mean, that you knew that, man, this is something that I'm gonna take serious? Did somebody tell you had talent or you just figured it out on your own?
It was just a little bit of like, practicing with the pen, realizing like, I'm coming up with a little bit of clever things at a young age, so it just was like, it fit me right. So I just took off from there.
Okay. So like I was telling them, right, following you on social media, a lot of your stuff been going viral, a lot of your posts. You recently just did one, and shout out, I know you just had a recent birthday, You know what I mean? And it was like, we was at 24. I seen, I had done left a little early, but I seen the movie on your page. So tell us about like going viral, you know what I'm saying, making the movies, doing your social media thing. Like, how that been for you?
I just been very grateful that people been tapping in with me, and I try to do as best as I could. I try to put my full talent forth, and it just go from there. Like, I'm very appreciative of everybody tapping in with me on social media and stuff. So.
Okay, so you mentioned putting pen, right? And word on the streets that your pen game crazy. Like, when you go in the studio, you punching in or you pre-writing. Tell us about your pen game.
Honestly, I feel like money is time, and studio, you feel me? I usually want to always come prepared because I just know that, this is a paid session. So usually I practice before I go, so where I know it already in my head, to where I'm going in and I'm just giving my full ability.
You don't punch in at all?
I do punch in. I mean, of course, who doesn't punch in? But, for the most part, I'm able to get in and get out fast because I do know my stuff. So it's not a matter of I'm punching in because, like, it's just messed up. I'm just punching in because it could be better.
I could tell that, like, listening to some of your work already, I could tell, like, I see the bars in there, I see the versatility in there, I see, like, most time a lot of artists, new artists, really, like the bar game has got away, like the penmanship has got away, like everybody just like riding the flow of a beat, punching in. But I could tell in your music that you do take your time, you know what I mean? So yeah, they did give you the right credit for your pen game. It's been doing some things.
Thank you.
So let's get to some influences, right? My question is, what artists inspired you when you was coming up? And I know you mentioned Lil Dread, City Girls, like Meek Mills being big influences. What is it about those artists that sparked you? And did you see a little bit of yourself in them and take it from their music and their style?
Okay, so the thing with the City Girls, they were just the influence because it was just like black girls doing what we supposed to do, setting trends and just having such a big influence. So that's why they influenced me, just all the popularity that they had when I was growing up. Excuse me. And Meek Mill, it was obviously because of his pen work. I just love how he flow on the beat, and he always talking about something real. You feel me? It was never just bullshit. I hate bullshit music. So with him, you got to listen to his words. He always got a message. And then with Lil Dread, it's just, who was listening to Lil Dread when we was kids? It's like, I can't wife her even though I like her. So it's like, I just fuck with it so hard. So that's why they was like influencing me.
Speaking of the City Girls, right? Being from Miami, they was down here doing their thing, and they actually had like some Atlanta managers like P and Coach. They came down here and they pulled them out of Miami, right? Do you see yourself being stuck in a certain type of like being compared to Trina, Jackie O, a lot of the I'm the baddest type beat, or will you see yourself having a different type of path going forward in the industry?
I do feel like a lot of people do kind of like, compare me to them in a sense because they go off based on my appearance before they really listen to me. But then it's like when you put my song on, it's like, damn, bitch, like, yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, you ain't bringing no money, then nigga, you ain't allowed. But at the end of the day, I feel like I more so I don't really stand on the fact that, like, I'm going to get this pussy and that's how you going to get it. I feel like my thing is, like, you going to give me this money and you still ain't going to get no pussy. You feel me?
Right.
So I think, like, that's where, like, it's different at.
I'm glad you brought that up, right? Because it seemed like that's what Miami female artists ever since back with Trina. It's like I'm the baddest. You gonna have to pay for this. It's $1,000 to talk to me, a band to talk to me. It seemed like Miami female artists getting stuck in that same, that same type of like you see yourself continue that type of concept about Miami female artists. Like it's all about your look, or it's gonna be more about your versatility, your bars. What you think? Like, can you break away from that? Or do you need to break away from it?
I don't think I was ever too much stuck in it. Like it's like us being Miami girls, people already look at us as a higher standard. So, or just the simple fact that you feel like you got to do for us, like, and I want to keep that within me. But then at the end of the day, I always feel like my music was like I step on niggas. Like I feel so like dominant to the fact that where it's like you don't really gotta do too much because you'll never impress me. Like it's never enough you could do to impress me. So I feel like what I'm more so just trying to bring in is that like bitch we run the world. Like it's us. Like a nigga gonna always do for you. You just gotta always bring that energy to the table, and it don't necessarily mean that I got a pussy to end with it, but it just be like nigga you gonna just do because I said you gonna do. Like,
Yeah, I know. I mean, being a Miami nigga now. I'm gonna go ahead for speaking for Miami niggas, man. It's known throughout the world that Florida niggas, Miami niggas, we take care of our women. And I think we got y'all like that. I think we really got y'all spoiled like that.
Yeah.
And then the rest, being that y'all know that we put y'all on that type of standard, because everybody know, you know what I'm saying? Like baby mama got that phone number. I ain't even gotta be fucking with her. She called me, a nigga coming. You know what I'm saying? She needs something, a nigga coming. So shout out to Miami niggas and Florida niggas, period, for setting that standard, right? But y'all are like niggas know they gotta come when they come to a Miami female, man. You know what I'm saying? They know they gotta come, and they can't be bringing no flaw ass game. You know what I mean? To get the, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think we got y'all like that. Cause what that track was? The City Girls had like what? Pussy power, some type of shit. Pussy talk.
This pussy talk, Euros, dollars, and yens. What is pussy talk? Bentleys, Rovers, and Benz.
Like y'all know what y'all got. Y'all know the power that y'all hold, man. Cause that box serious, man. Niggas ain't playing about that box, man. That box got so many niggas in the graveyard now. Okay, but let's get back to the music, man. You got me off track. Influence, okay, breakdown, okay. You went into that part right there. Beyond listening to the influence and option, okay, let's say any unexpected influences, maybe artists outside of hip hop, like not just hip hop, even people in your life inspired your music, like you know what I mean, not just hip hop, other music, pop, reggae, any other artists that inspired your music?
Most definitely, I love Adele. That's the funny thing to bring up, but I do love Adele, and of course my father, he does music, and usually he doesn't write at all, but he's very lyrical. So everything that he doesn't he don't freestyle either. Like everything is just written in his head, and I always favor that, and I always admire that about him. Like damn, I want to be like that one day. Like I want to be just so able to come up with things so clever. So he was a very big influence on my music career as well, and just seeing him, be praised by so much people around from my hometown, it just gave damn, I want to be like that,
So you a real daddy girl. That's what it sounds like to me. Like you a real daddy girl.
I'm not a daddy girl, but I'm like my dad. So.
All right, okay. Let's talk about your climb into the industry, right? How it been for you so far? Like, you know what I mean? Tell us about early on the little, roller coaster ride in the industry. You signed first label deal, and there was some controversy that came with that. And without getting too messy, can you share what went down from that situation?
Just tapping into that, I just, I did originate with NML. It was called No More Losses. And I think that at the time, I was just young, and I really didn't really know too much about everything that was going on. So, just getting into that, they showed me love. They helped me work, put me in my first studio. It was a family, you feel me? It did come with a lot of, strings attached to it that I wasn't really too much expecting at the time. So that kind of built a little controversy between kind of where I grew up in Miami Gardens and I guess whatever, they had going on at the time or even now. So it just kind of put me in a bubble, and kind of made me just, in a sense, kind of pick a side, but it wasn't more so that how I looked at it. It was just music. It was just always music with me, and it was always music with them. They never put me in any type of wrong predicaments or anything in that forth. It was just what it was. In Miami, it's just crabs in a bucket. So
I keep hearing that. I keep everybody that get on the carpet keep referring to Miami industry, like the ins and outs down here is crabs in the bucket, man. And that's one of the things that I want to break us out of. Like I want us to be a networking system where like you know what I'm saying, like we building together like so many other cities. And then we gonna get to that because I recently heard that you've been like city hopping right now. But let me get into that, right? So that was kind of rough hearing that the business part wasn't all the way there in that first situation, right? That's what I kind of got out of that, right?
it wasn't that it wasn't business. It was everyone on the outside. Within was always amazing.
All right. So now you in a new situation. Tell us about DPE and the rebuilding and why you came today. Because a little bit before, I've been reaching out to your team trying to get you here, and they was like the time you like y'all told me this is the right time because you got some new stuff going on and you finna revamp. Tell us about why you need to come at the game different now.
Um, I think DPE is hot. It's new. I'm sorry, I just gotta keep clearing my throat. I think DPE is hot. It's new. And the support system within them is just nothing I've never had before. Like, it's just and the dedication, the just believing in me as a thing. Not to say that that wasn't what it was in my last label. It's just now I just feel like I have, just a little bit of a better shot because what I'm really looking for right now is consistency, and I'm trying to be, one of the greatest. And I just feel like DPE was the best fit for me at this time right now. And yeah, Kiara, our CEO, she's Big Key. She's just doing a lot for me right now, and I'm just overly grateful and appreciative of it. And the work ethic is through the roof. She got us working. It's nonstop. It's nothing. It's like uncomparable. So yeah, I felt like getting into this would just be a better fit for me right now as a girl that's just I don't want to be known for what I used to be.
But go ahead, cause shout out to Big Key, man. I know her work ethic, so I definitely know you're working over there.
Yeah.
I had the pleasure to continue to be working with Big Key. Like I said, I had your label mate on here, Big Sleazy, and I know what I mean, that y'all been hitting the ground running. So since you got with them, what's been going on? Like where you been at, what's been going on? How's things over there?
We've been working. We just been. We're just trying to do everything that we can in our abilities to make sure that everyone knows us every single place that we go. And we've been setting our mark. Big Slizzy, Major League Benji, we just been doing what we got to do as a team. Nobody's hating on nobody. We all supportive of each other. And like I said, it's nothing that I've really had before. It's just amazing.
I recently, like I told you, I ain't stalking your social media, but I do. You do come up on my feed because you putting that motion out there. Like every time you step out, is a movie. I seen you in the airport recently. I seen you down in Atlanta. You did a big performance in Atlanta. How did they treat you in Atlanta? How did they receive you? Tell me about the Atlanta trip you just been on. You just came off.
Yes, Atlanta was amazing. Like I loved it so much. It was just it was so different. Like just from being from Miami, everybody was just so supportive and so kind. And I was just mad appreciative. The show was amazing. I ended up getting first place, which was amazing. I love that. And I feel like they showed me so much love. I would definitely be returning back to Atlanta for a minute now. So I just feel like it was so good that it made me want to stay.
Before I came to Miami, I just got, my story. I just got out of prison, out the feds. I ain't been out that long, but I did resign in Atlanta for a couple years now. I've been out a few years now, and I was down and I had the opportunity to be in Atlanta. I want to see that if you notice some of the similar things that I noticed about the networking down in Atlanta versus the networking in Miami. What can you tell us? Because you already referred to us down here as crab in the bucket. Now you said that, you know what I mean? And don't feel bad because you're not the only one said that on the red carpet, right? But what you think that Miami could do different that you seen that they're doing in Atlanta?
Honestly, the thing about Miami, I feel like, and this is just from my perspective, I'm not speaking on anyone's behalf, but I just feel like we got to be more open to each other and not feeling like everything is just so Hollywood. Like, I feel like in Miami, it's like, bitch, I can't walk up on her because she just feel like, I'm walking up on her crazy versus you walk up on somebody in Atlanta, they ready to give you a hug. Like, we just got to be more open to our own people, like, and just not feeling so sedity about all situations. Like, we all feel like in Miami that we're all celebrities to the point we won't even walk up on a celebrity because we just feel like I'm that.
Too cool for school.
I'm too cool for school. Versus down there, they don't really have that much pride. They feel like you popping and you popping, and
Let's work.
And yeah, like let's.
Yeah, that's what I got. See, you got the same thing I got when I was down there. It was like no matter how big, like, you just had 50 years of hip hop in Atlanta, right? Mm-hmm. And on 50 years of hip hop in Atlanta, you seen the old, the new, you know what I'm saying, all on one stage, embracing each other. Wasn't nobody too big, and that's what I'm trying to get down here in Miami to understand. Like, right now, I'm looking at someone that's, it's probably gonna be hard to get you in probably a few months. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. That's why I brought the red carpet theme down here, because I'm like, I know what we got down here. Yeah. I know it's a bunch of talented, no, from the dances to the music. It's been like that in Miami. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that. People been coming down here sampling our music. People been coming down here definitely, you know what I mean, gravitating to our dances. You know what I mean? And that's what people want to do. People want to dance now. But with that being said, I want to stay on you, because I'm an OG, and me and you had a chance to talk off camera, and I continue want to press upon the old Key versus what we had talked about earlier about you transitioning into a different form, because a lot of your work in the past been drill, and you know what that drill is bringing about now. We've been seeing the results of drill music, right? And no shade, I tell artists that sit across from me all the time, like, I understand drill is a part of our lifestyle. Ops, niggas gonna have ops, niggas gonna have this, right? But we're losing two people at one time. The driller and the one who been drilled on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gotta be a better way to put out better energy and still rise to the top. I know it is, because it has been done on numerous cases. So in your situation, are we gonna see more versatility, or we gonna see some of the same pattern of drill? Because you was going like a lot of your music lately, like really was like that shit, like on some real nigga shit. What's going on? You smiling? I got you in the hot sheet now, bro. What's going on? Talk to me.
Honestly, I feel like I was just doing what was my surrounding. So it's like, growing up in Miami Gardens at 17, finding my label in Liberty City. Was the only girl on my label. So it's like, I'm watching these niggas they getting views. Like, I'm not a girl. I had no music videos. I had nothing. I didn't even really know what a studio was. So around that time, it felt like, okay, this is my influences. This is who I'm going to look up to. So I'm looking up to them, and I'm seeing that they getting so much views on SoundCloud, Apple Music, YouTube. I'm looking at them, and I'm like, okay, I want to be like them. I want to be like them. I want to be popping in the city. I want everybody in Liberty City to hear me. I want people to know my name. Like, so I think I just kind of like followed in their footsteps, and it wasn't, I don't want to say it wasn't the best for me, because, whatever I write, I'm snapping, but it just wasn't a good thing. So right now, as I'm transitioning, it won't, don't get me wrong, a fire drill rapper want me on the hop on their beat, I could do whatever, but It's definitely going to be versatility. It's not going to just be me stuck, keeping myself in one box. I'm going to open myself to way more opportunities and let people know that I'm just not a drill rapper. I do so much more music, and I'm so much more talented than me just talking about guns and shooting and stuff. Because, you feel me, it's not like I'm capping, but it's just the simple fact that that's what I see. That's what I know. So I'm basically telling another man's story, but I don't want to do that no more. I kind of just want to do me and do Key Kinya.
I can respect that, and I told you off camera that I can respect that. And me being an OG, being in prison and seeing what this is doing, you got being a rapper, right? Being a personality, being an influence, you got kids watching. In the same way that you was influenced into thinking like that's the only way I could get in, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you, you did hell of a well. Like, it was, you were holding your own. Like, when it came to like you're a writer. So quite naturally, when you was making the drill music, it came off like you did your thing. Don't get it wrong. But I would love to see, like, you know what I mean, some like let's go back to Chicago with Lil Durk. Lil Durk was one of the best at the drill music, but you seen when Big Durk came home, you seen a different quality of a message. But he still end up being a victim to his past because now we're a little dirty at right now. You see what I'm saying? And then half of the time, majority of these young cats that's out here actually, going into it with it, like we got the Yellow Breezy situation right now here on it. Like, dude snitching on him. Dude went out, put the work in, and then turned right back around. Now, you know what I'm saying? He state witness. So that's why it's important for me, especially being your big homie, man, to like let you know you could get there without that. You know what I'm saying? But speak your truth though, you know what I mean? If you want to get on that track, you definitely gonna do what you do. Let's get a little more in depth in some of your things. Let's get in your business a little more, right? We asked that question already. Did you ever feel pressure to stick to one style, or people ever surprised, or anything that people would be surprised what you would do next? Like maybe someone expect you to only spit street bars of Miami, but then hit them with like a different style. Like, you know what I'm saying? You understand the question? Like what's going on? Is you gonna be able to mix it up and they gonna see something different? You say they would, but like what it's gonna be like? What we could expect coming up?
I definitely don't think they'll be surprised because I didn't start off like that. Like when I met them and I was doing the drill music and I was doing all of that, that was in like the beginning of me becoming an artist. But me just being a rapper, people don't know me for like, if you know the real Kenya, the real Kenya, I was doing freestyles. I was always popping my shit. So I don't think that they'll necessarily be surprised. And you got to remember, I'm a baddie. So it's like, you should expect me to talk about new things instead of just
Right. Oh, okay. Let's get some fun questions in there. Let's get some. We already talked about the drill. Let's get some fun things in there. All right. The fans want to know. This for the fans. You knew what was amazing. Okay, let me see what it say. I need my glasses. Coming. Are you you knew it was gonna come. Are any love interests going on right now? Or you just gonna continue to chase your dreams? Like, are you single? I heard you in that bar you just spit on the track. It was like he had exotic. Now he's was that a personal track? Was that something from a past relationship?
Was very personal. Like he used to have exotic, but now he fuck with a clown. But no, let me be for real. No, I'm very much single. I got a couple men out there. You know who you are.
And I'm single. Tonight I'm single. I'm single again. Back on the prowl.
But yeah, I'm single. I'm chasing my dreams. It's my world. Like you can stick around if you want to, but I'm definitely doing what I want to do.
There you have it. Shoot your shots, fellas. It's a couple already. She said she got a couple dudes. I've been noticing like really like females. I've been keeping their options open. They not like it's like they're not stuck in that same lane no more. Like you know what I'm saying? They rather just be honest and keep it open.
I've been there. I just feel like I've been there and I've done that, and I feel like when I did do that, it affected my career in a lot because I'm a very emotional person. So I feel like I was just too much worried about being in a relationship when the relationship is not going to pay my mama bills. Like, and in reality, I can't keep taking any more gaps. And I feel like just right now, before I could become successful, I don't really need no more distractions. So I'm willing to just be free.
Okay, I told you we still on the fun questions, right? Being from Miami, we know if you're from Miami, you're gonna have some Haitian, some Zoe, some Chicos, or some Negro in you, right? But there's a lot more islands around. I'm half Bahamian, right? You originally from Miami, born and raised in Miami. Like, give us a background on your where you come from, your roots. Tell us what you mix with.
Okay, so I was actually born in the Virgin Islands, and I wasn't raised there. I stayed there for 3 months. I was 3 months, and then I moved to New York, and I stayed there till I was 6 years old, and then I came to Miami.
Oh, so you got Virgin Island in you.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what, you got to know that about Miami. Miami is a city where if you're originally from Miami, you're going to have one of them islands in you. So since you've been from the Virgin Islands, tell us some of your favorite foods. What's the island? What's like being, what's going on? Talk about the food, talk about what you like. I want to get in your business. I want the people to know more about you other than just music.
Honestly, honestly, I won't necessarily say that I got a favorite food, but just Caribbean food as a whole. My mom makes a lot of different things like curry chicken, brown stew chicken, saltfish and plantain dumpling, a couple of team them.
So, do you cook?
I could
There's
cook.
like the young females aren't cooking out here nowadays. Like what a nigga getting at? What the package? What come with the package?
Lip
What
gloss.
come with the package? That's
I
it.
bring to the table. I ain't cooking. Let me stop. No, when I get a man, I'm gonna learn how to cook. But like, well, I'm 23. Like, I ain't finna. My mama cooked all the time.
Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna learn one day though. I promise. I promise. Quote me.
All right. So any celebrity crushes right now out there?
Who do I like? What's the celebrity crush that I like? I don't know. I can't think of any celebrity crush. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Young Boy. You ever see this Young Boy? I shot my shot.
Oh, okay, young boy, you heard him, but she don't cook.
Oh wait.
So y'all gonna be some Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? She don't cook.
He better have a chef.
All right, so let's talk about collaborations, right? Are there any artists or producers we work with that you dream of working with? And if you could manifest a collaboration with anyone right now, who would it be? And let's run into who would it be if you could collaborate with anybody right now?
I don't care what y'all say about Meek Mill. I still want my Meek Mill feature. Like that's the GOAT, one of the biggest legends. I would love to get a feature with Meek Mill. As far as female wise, honestly, I don't know about anyone that I dream of, but if I would love a female feature with anybody. Lotto, Sexy Red, anybody. I'm ready to come kill a track.
I like that.
Anybody specific.
I done offered all my viewers that's in the industry, if you want these collaborations, these plugs, the OG, my catalog is growing, man. I could make it happen. I could talk up for you, and you know what I mean? We can see what it do, you know what I mean? Send your tracks, shoot your shot at the OG, and let's try to plug you in. She is definitely one of the ones that's gonna wet that track up for you, right? Let's get to you 23 years old, you put it out there. What's some of your goals? Like what you see, like what you want, what you reaching for? What's the dream?
My biggest dream right now, honestly, I just really want to be one of the best in the rap game. That's all I ever wanted. College was never my thing. You feel me? School was never really my thing. I just graduated. I ain't got the capability to go be no astronaut or be no doctor. All I ever wanted from life was to just be known as one of the best rappers alive, and that's one of my biggest goals. Of course, you feel me? I want to be well established in life, but I don't want to necessarily say well established because that just seems too common. It seems too standard. I just want to be. When I say a superstar, I mean I really want to be a superstar. I want people to look at me as a legend when I die. So I
want to say this. You definitely a star, right? And you definitely worthy of this first red carpet. So I want you to remember this, OG Gigavelli, What They Do podcast, put you on your very first red carpet, because I see many more. Speak it, you know what I'm saying? You got the talent, you're a writer, you know what I mean? You got the look, most definitely, you know that. You got the confidence, you know what I mean? You swagged out, you invested in you, you know what I mean? That's what a lot of artists don't realize, that you definitely got to invest in you. And you said some key things early that I hope that they paid attention to, for those of y'all that want people to believe in y'all, and they do believe in y'all, and they get y'all in that studio, and then you trying to punch in on everything, and it ain't coming out, you wasting people's time. You know what I'm saying? I respect that about you, and I know Big Key and all of them over there at DPE. I know they believe in you, so I see that happening for you. Let's try to get to some little closure right now, right? So I know you got a lot of things to do. You got a lot of stuff that you know what I mean, that you out there. I thank you for coming and giving us your time, right? So this has been amazing, right? Thanks for sharing your story with us. Before we sign off, final works, like any shout outs, maybe a message, if you want me, to your supporters, advice to anyone chasing their dream. Let's go ahead and plug some of that stuff in for us, like, you know what I mean?
Anybody, out there chasing a dream, continue pushing forward. It might seem like, a lot of bumps in the road, but nothing in life was ever just given. So hard work always pays off. So you always just gotta look at the best side of situations and never feel like you're not good enough, because nobody in the world will always never give you the clarification that you're good enough. You always gotta give that within yourself. So I just feel like confidence is key, and understanding that, dark holes do get light one day. So you just gotta always keep pushing. And, shout out to DPE, shout out to NML, shout out to everybody believing in me, my fans that, continuing to keep my social medias pushing and going through. Long live everyone that I did lose. It's been very impactful, but, I'm still doing this for y'all. And, shout out to my mama for having it done.
Before I let you go, it's something that I want to ask you, right? And this something that I know has been controversial throughout the years, from Serena Williams to just so many dark-skinned sisters in the industry, right? Have that you feel like it's been a hard road being a dark-skinned young sister coming in the rap game? Like, has color played a part versus light-skinned artists, like you said, Lotto and different artists? You got Cardi B and all these fair-skinned. What do you think that's been an issue with you, or have it not?
Not necessarily. I don't think that it ever been an issue. I mean, like, if you pick the yellow over me, that's you. It ain't never ever made me feel. I never ever seen a situation where I felt like anybody was better than me, or looked better than me, or taste better than me. So it's like, it's all preference.
Ooh, it's black of the berry.
Sweeter the juice.
You heard it. I love that. I had to throw that in there because I do hear that excuse a lot, right? And I'm glad that you're not feeling that. And I'm glad that in 2021 that's not being an issue, right? But I have heard that, the skin situation, the dark complexion, and, play a part or in success at some of these big major labels. They probably chose a more, fair-skinned artists,
and it
might be more marketable.
It might actually be a thing, but that's why, and that's just to like separate me from everyone, color, short, tall, skinny, thick. My talent outshines all of that. It outshines all of that. So that's why anytime any platform that I get on, as you can see with my performance, I give 110,000% because I always want to shine. So
I just want to say, Key, thank you for coming through. Trusting What They Do podcast as being one of the first in-depth interviews that you done. I know you got a long line of many more interviews in your future, but I hope this be personal for you, like we the ones from the crib that really sit down. And I want to spin back. I want you to spin back, if you can. I know you finna be booked. I know you finna like you already on the planes and whatnot. If so long you be on tour or something or whatever. You know what I mean? We definitely going to do this again when you drop the next project. You got any family here? You got a family here with What They Do podcast, and it's much love. I can't wait to see you rock that What They Do outfit. I need that. I need that because I want to promote that. It's hard to find someone to fit certain things and just rock it. You know what I mean? But you definitely rocked out, man. When you drop your new project, any new mixtapes, any new things that you're finna drop soon, so we can let them know you're gonna be back?
I don't necessarily have any dates on anything, but it's definitely finna be content on top of content on top of content. Like the way DPE CEO Big Key got me, it's gonna be so much coming out. Y'all ain't even gonna know what to expect.
Shout out to that DPE, man, Big Key. Shout out to all of them in the family over there, man. Y'all been sending us nothing but hits. Y'all gave us another star today, man. What They Do podcast, man. Y'all seen it here first. It's gonna be a lot more of her, man. She definitely, everything she touches is a movie. You know what I mean? I'm talking about viral, everything, man. Make sure y'all follow. Let them know where you can follow you at on what all platforms you're on.
Everything. My name is Key Kinya, KeyKinya, and I also want to say thank you for having me. I appreciate it. This was I love this experience for my first interview ever.
It was fun, man. Can't wait to have you back, man. Can't wait to have you back. Y'all already know what it is. Tap in, man. Video will be dropping on What They Do podcast.
Oh, I can.
Let's get it.
Ra, pa 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 pa. Key motherfucking Kinya, nigga. Bitches keep riding the wave and they wondering why they drown. When you walk up in the building, make sure you go ahead and bow. Ain't eating no pussy, then nigga, you ain't allowed. Make sure you bringing that tongue and make sure you bringing that mouth. In the California king, while bitches all on they couch. Supposed to pick with my new nigga. Karma made him say ouch. He was once winning exotic and now he stuck with a clown. Ain't no money at the table, don't expect us to come round. Bitches 2023, that means